Du coup, on se retrouve pour la deuxième partie sur PGA Tour 2K25. Donc, c'est les vidéos qui sont un peu en retard. Parce que comme j'ai live il y a quelques jours en même temps, j'ai fini la cup de la première saison. Du coup, il vous reste encore 2 vidéos pour les personnes qui ont raté le let's play, bien sûr. En tout cas, je sais pas trop si je refais une saison avec un nouveau perso, avec une version plutôt pro. Parce que la version pro AM, du coup, bah, pas trop challenge, honnêtement. On galère pas trop. En tout cas, si ça vous intéresse, eh ben, n'hésitez pas à poser votre commentaire tout simplement sur cette vidéo. N'hésitez pas également à me rejoindre sur les réseaux, sur ma chaîne Twitch, sur ma chaîne Kick, sur mon serveur Discord. Et puis, n'hésitez pas à me dire vos retours, ce que vous en pensez, vous, de PGA Tour 2K25. Allez, on est parti, tout simplement, pour cette cup, les amis, sur le tournoi majeur, aujourd'hui, avec Mrkrakotte.
And Rich, this is the 125th U.S. Open, and we're back at Oakmont Country Club, which I know will be a major challenge for these players.
Well, Andrew, I think you'll appreciate this because I've always said this. Oakmont Country Club would be the one golf course I would pay good money to not have to play. It is that difficult. They slow the greens down for the U.S. Open. How about that? Why do they slow greens down for the U.S. Open? Because the members, they like to be punished for some bizarre, strange reason. This is the most exacting, hardest, unrelenting tests of golf these players are ever going to face. It's no fun. It's literally no fun, and that's the best thing I can say about Oakmont.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Gently does it. It's
oh là là là, j'ai tout décalé.
off to the right-hand side here.
A short one left for par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
Pouf, on va voir ce que ça donne.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Oh mais non, mais recule pas.
Okay, nothing spectacular,
Ah, j'ai mis pas mal d'effets. Hein.
We are 19 feet to the hole. Well, this one starts off looking good. This
Voilà, voilà, on a décalé.
Okay, finishing up here. Things are getting interesting at the top of the leaderboard. A tie for first between our featured player and Qu'Une Mrkrakotte. That will definitely work.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there.
Rétro numéro 2. Salut Alexis.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Qu'Une Mrkrakotte as he gets set for his next shot here on the second.
Rich, you look at Qu'Une Mrkrakotte and his iron game, he is always locked in.
He's just one of these players that is able to repeat the same motion time after time. It's robotic-like, but it has an artistry to it as well. He really is one of the players that you just want to sit there.
Ouais, ça manque.
Kind of get mesmerized by.
Ça manque de la frappe, hein, je vous le dis. Hein.
He really is.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Voilà. Ça ira pas, hein.
I'm not sure what he saw on that one. This putt just outside 10 feet. We've got it at 11 feet to the cup. A par on the scorecard. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second.
Oakmont's fourth hole is the first of the long par 5s, and it's a beauty.
And the church pews once again down the left-hand side. Second shot completely blind to the green. If you can, lay it up to a high spot over on the left-hand side. Third shot goes straight downhill to a green that's receptive for all kinds of wedges.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Ah, comment j'ai décalé là. Oh, ça va vite.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Non, ça y va pas.
Close to the eagle. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. That was a well-played hole. Take the birdie. And with that, he moves to 1 under par. The high-caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan-style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
Allez, dans le sable. Ah non.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
On était pas loin.
How close was that to going down? He has this putt to save his par. Let's have a look at this highlight.
Il y a quoi, le pro du golf, le pro de la conduite et le pro du banane?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard.
Oh, je suis pas un pro de golf. Hein.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 6th hole at Oakmont is a high-caliber par 3.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this one should start out pretty straight and then take a little movement to the right.
Good effort from there.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes.
Ah, j'ai mangé des pâtes ou quoi là? Pas de force dans mon swing.
For 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
Allez, vas-y, maintenant c'est le sable. Il manquait plus que ça.
Okay, a 15-footer remains.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
So far, so good.
Aïe, 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 aïe.
And now a tap in for bogey.
Le bogey. Le bogey, le bogey?
How about this effort from long range?
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A tricky little sliding.
Ouais, ça y va pas. Hein.
Downhill, moving to the left.
Terrific hands on that shot. And a 4-footer left. A
Je décale trop. Hein.
and the rest of the field likes to see that.
Je décale trop.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Ah, je savais pas du tout qu'il y avait du golf sur Netflix.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Mrkrakotte as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Well, Andrew, he's hitting into this elevated green. Let's see what he does.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
Now, this putt for birdie. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
Well, I'm getting a good look at this. It's about 35 feet to the cup.
A good chance to 2-putt now.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard and 2 names at the top. Our featured player with Tommy Fleetwood. A lot to like about his round today, and as he takes a look at the leaderboard, he's in 2nd place.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working alongside you there, my friend. 3 rounds to go.
Oh, plus 3 quoi.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us.
De pire en pire.
$2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for 2nd round coverage of the U.S. Open. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you with us today. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in 2nd place. Let's see if they can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. While we have a moment, here's a look at what happened earlier today at the 9th hole. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. John, your green side.
Merci.
What do you see in this putt?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Pourquoi je décale comme ça?
That's a big birdie putt.
Avec le joystick, je décale maintenant. J'arrête pas de décaler. À force de jouer peut-être avec le diagonal.
This is looking really nice off the tee. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And a very long putt remains.
Ah, j'aurais même pu à mettre. Ah, le joystick. Au pire, faut que je le mette que pour les putts, au pire.
And an outside chance here.
Pretty good from that distance, just a little meat left on the bone.
Parce que du coup, le swing est plus facile dans le joystick, je trouve. Parce que comme ça, je trouve c'est plus dur.
with a par 5.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green. Roars going up around the golf course.
Pas ça. Bon bref. Pas grave. Oh là là là. Comment ça a été vite ça.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie
En
opportunity.
plus je savais hein, que ça allait vite. Hein.
Penny, how tricky is this one?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That one drops. What a putt.
Parce qu'en gros, plus que tu joues dans les difficultés assez extrêmes, on va dire, c'est plus facile de jouer en diagonale.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line.
Avec le joystick, c'est.
I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par threes in my.
Avec le joystick, c'est quand même mieux.
Ranks right up there with the hardest.
Didn't have to sweat that par putt. Leading by a shot after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
11 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And with that now,
Bon, c'est quand même mieux que tout à l'heure.
let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side, fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
Ah, mais vas-y.
This is his fourth shot. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Oh, well done. And this one is for bogey.
Un petit bogey.
And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event.
Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You want to try and land your tee shot, if you can, on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must, but if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Why don't we take a look at some highlights from
Il est content, mon personnage.
Lining up for his third
Il
now.
a fait une sacrée frappe. Il est content.
on the green, but a long way away. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Oh là, comment j'ai décalé.
Starting off good. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a one-shot lead. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there.
Ah, il est pas facile. Il est pas facile ce parcours. Là.
For a birdie.
Come on.
Bah, ils disent que ça y va, mais du coup dans mon swing ça y va pas.
Left for par. I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Ditch all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. You want to avoid that bunker on the right at all costs. From there, from the fairway, your second shot goes straight back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. When the pin is in the back, you cannot afford to miss this long. This is uniquely designed green, once again, almost in the shape of a square. This hole right here epitomizes the U.S. Open and all it is. It is just difficult and fair all in one.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Man, that was a good shot.
C'est joli ça.
Okay, and that will do it for the day. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot.
Ah, ça monte, hein.
What this player produces.
On est bientôt au niveau 58.
Well, that will do it for today for all of us here at 2K.
Ah, du coup on a rattrapé quand même. Hein. Là on est en plus 1. On a quand même récupéré un petit peu de balles. C'est pas mal. Ah oui, après, c'est sûr que tu peux t'endormir hein, sur ce genre de jeu. Ah, si de base t'es pas fan, oui. Hop là. Du coup il nous restera plus qu'un tour à passer. Ok. Là il nous reste plus qu'un tour. Ouais, mais c'est un peu de l'arnaque parce que j'avais plus 1, du coup je repars avec plus 4. Oh là. Comment tu veux que je rattrape tout ça à chaque fois? Ah ouais, ah ouais, bah heureusement que les autres ils ont plus 10. Hein. Ah non, plus 6. Oh. Ah ouais. Ok. Et en plus il y a un paquet devant là.
Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway.
Oh là là, voilà pourquoi le diagonal c'est bien, sans que ça soit bien.
Is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully, another really good day of golf ahead of us.
That's the thick stuff.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
All right, the putter can come out now.
Je vais me faire un bogey là.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Trouble early in this hole, but what a way to close it out.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
That appears to be a very
Pour une fois que je tire bien.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Uh-oh, that bunker is in play now.
Bah non, quand même.
That's a tough one to
Ah
swallow.
bah ouais, parce que peut-être le fait qu'avec du vent, et du coup je ralentis la balle au... Ah.
This could be a big moment, trying to save par. Henny is greenside.
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Looking good.
A putt that's getting better. Quick glance at the leaderboard, and he is up by 6. It's time for a par 5 as we've hit hole number 12.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Oh là là.
That was a really nice shot. It's just off the green. This putt is from 16 feet away.
Bon, lui, peu importe le jeu, hein.
There's a read here.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Peu importe le jeu, il s'endort.
He's already writing a circle on the scorecard. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
The 13th is a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
This looks pretty tiny, this. Oh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
That is a high-quality shot. Got along with that one. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
Pour une fois que je fais un beau coup.
Yes, this kid is a stud.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. And he's down there.
Ouais, je pense pas qu'elle y va là. Hein.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there.
Bon, au moins on est à côté.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, it's a par 3.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side. That screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
Bravo.
Second shot on the 16th hole. Five feet remain.
He's got this for his par.
Ah mais attends, mais je croyais que ça y allait, mais non, mais n'importe quoi moi.
A bogey on the scorecard, and things might be turning a little bit. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side Want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Another good shot from our leader. This putt for a birdie.
Ah, faut que je monte un peu plus sur la droite. Hein.
Tell us about the putt.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Et là, c'est trop fort.
Let's see if this one turns left. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. Now to 18, the par 4.
Ah, c'est le dernier trou là, non?
This golf course scares me, but this hole is beautiful. A ditch down the left-hand side, bunkers right, bunkers everywhere. Second shot for these players, straight back uphill, again to a uniquely designed green, almost in the shape of a square. 2 tiers, the front one and all the way in the back right. This truly is one of the hardest finishing holes in golf major championships. This has got to get legs.
This putt to become US Open champion.
Non mais là, ça ira jamais. Hein. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai fait ça, ça fait exprès.
This one is breaking left.
Aïe 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 aïe.
From there, you'll take it. All right, it's time to end this right here. Rich, there was a lot to like this week from our featured player.
This player is not good at one thing and one thing only, and that's sharing. Another win by this player.
Bon bah voilà l'US Open. Hein. On n'a pas fini sur un moins. Sur un plus, mais on a quand même gagné la coupe. J'avoue quand même, c'est plutôt pas mal. Bon, on s'arrête là sur la partie 12 sur PGA Tour 2K25. N'hésitez pas à me dire dans les commentaires ce que vous en pensez, vous, de ce petit jeu. L'US Open est fini pour aujourd'hui. On se retrouve bien sûr pour la dernière partie pour conclure ce let's play complet. Et bien sûr, peut-être des petites vidéos en plus en supplément qui arrivent en bonus sur la chaîne YouTube. Allez, c'était Mrkrakotte. Sur ce, ciao ciao à tous.